On the West Rand is undergoing tests at a Johannesburg hospital for Ebola. He returned from Liberia a few days ago where he works at a mine. The Department of Health has confirmed the suspected case. Last week, a pregnant woman who arrived from Guinea tested negative for Ebola. The outbreak in West Africa is the world's deadliest to date. It's centered on Guinea, Liberia and Sierra Leone, with cases also reported in Nigeria. It's claimed more than 1,100 lives since March.
The patient has been admitted to Charlotte Maxeke Hospital, one of the 9 public hospitals in the country designated to admit and treat Ebola cases. Health Minister Aaron Motsoaledi was at the hospital this afternoon.
There is somebody who's coming, who's a South African, who's staying here, who happens to come home from work in Liberia. But this is his home and he came back. But unfortunately yesterday he fell ill and therefore his fever was of interest to us, and therefore indeed we are checking that person.
The test results are expected to be released tomorrow. Fearing a spread to South Africa, all ports of entry have been placed on high alert. Earlier this month, South Africa hosted SADC Ministers of Health, putting in place preventative measures in the event of an outbreak in the region. World Health Organization officials also attended.
Here in South Africa, we've already been screening people using the thermal scanners. We've already selected hospitals here that we are busy preparing in case, there's any patient who has got Ebola.
South Africa has only had one encounter with the deadly Ebola virus, with 2 infections and 1 fatality. In 1996, a doctor who's been treating patients in Gabon traveled back to Johannesburg. He fell ill but recovered. However, the nurse who was treating him contracted the virus and died. Meanwhile, a Nigerian man with Ebola-like symptoms has been quarantined in southern Spain. And while the continent's most populous nation scrambles to stop the deadly disease spreading, Kenya has become the latest country to ban travelers from virus-hit areas. The World Health Organization declared the outbreak in West Africa an international health emergency. It said it was moving faster than it could be controlled. 8 groups have warned that the efforts to stem the epidemic were dangerously inadequate. Stefina Komane, SABC News.